Welcome to the Wager Makers Podcast with Web and Smitt.
Brick by brick, baby. I'm freaking out, Web.
I was told there'd be no man. Stupidity is going to be an asset. What a bunch of crybabies.
Hey guys, it's Devin. Make sure you subscribe to the Wager Makers Podcast on YouTube, like all their videos, and click that bell so that you turn on your post notifications and you never miss another video.
All right, hello. I'm Steve Smith. That's Rob Weber. Say hey, Web.
Hello, hello. What's up, Smith?
What's up? I'm Smith. That's Web. We are the Wager Makers. Thank you all for joining us. It's been a week. We took a week off on the show. We had, hey, look, we got lives here. And until we get big-time sponsorship,
right.
don't want to dwell on this. Until we get big-time sponsorships, your lives do what you got to do.
That's right. We got to roll with the punches, man. Unless this is paying the bills.
I feel like I was in a couple of those card games in the back rooms up there in New Jersey.
We've been.
I need a side gig.
A couple of us been late night backdoor casinos in the city many times. Me, Lynch, Reed, Mole. It's a good time. Maybe it was fixed. Maybe we were playing blackjack. Maybe it was fixed. Maybe it wasn't. But it was fun.
Well, So that's obviously big news. We are the Wager Makers Podcast, as you know. So I mean, obviously, when news like this breaks, we talk about it sometimes. Rob, we kind of allude to the fact that some things look a little shady, but I think me and you are kind of like in the pure of sport that we think, well, that's, when you hear the conspiracy theories and there's people out there that do things, but usually the conspiracy theories we blow off and we like, this is bullshit, whatever. But we've mentioned it a few times. I think it was last week's show. I just talked about with all of these prop bets, with all of the over unders of every player, how easy it would be. I think I mentioned, the CeeDee Lamb play a couple weeks ago, about a month ago when he got hurt. And I think it was going to be like, if your guy gets knocked out in the first quarter, then all bets are off, and these dudes these days, they got 30 parlays of guys making over 40 yards or 4 catches and all this shit. And then dude looked like he broke his ankle in half in the first quarter and comes back in for one play in the second quarter to make the bets official that everybody would have lost if they had the over on his thing that day. I don't know. Maybe a lot of more of them are fixed than we think. Maybe not. But for me, I'm just as easily to fall on the side that was fixed, the side that wasn't fixed half the time. It seems like.
In general, it would suck just for me, us personally. We've been doing this shit a long time, and if it's fixed, it just kind of ruins the. I don't know. I don't really want to be a part of it at that point. I do think that basketball, particularly lower level college basketball, is ripe to be fixed. If I'm playing, I think last week or the week before, there's like, Southwest Missouri State dude was, I don't know how you're getting a parlay on a player from Southwest or whatever. A lower level I don't even know if I guess it's got to be D1, I guess. But that's easy. The dude's not going to the NBA. You want to give him $5,000 to do something. That seems to make sense. But even as dudes in the NBA are doing it, another guy's in trouble again. Rozier and somebody else. I don't listen. No one knows their circumstances, but the league minimum's got to be, I don't know, close to $2 million. You're gonna fuck around. How much are you gonna win? Right. You're gonna win. Are you gonna win $1 million? Is it gonna be worth it? So I don't understand it at the pro level, and everybody's got it on their phone. You got to sit there. You go to a basketball game, you just sit there and say, "Oh, if the guy's limping, you can do something." So I don't know. It's tough, and the Chauncey Billups thing is just crazy. I mean, I don't know what if he was he actually gambling, or was he just kind of like the face of it to get some high stakes players and kind of legitimize it, or what? But that's like dudes were wearing fucked up contact lenses, and there was some mirrors or something underneath the table. That is out of control. That's like out of a movie.
Yeah, it most certainly will be a movie. This whole thing at some point. Some people are writing screenplays right now with this whole thing going on. But I think the Chauncey Billups thing was he's somebody that brings credibility to this card.
Right.
Man, you get to play with these NBA guys.
Yep.
You know, they're playing for millions of dollars.
Yep.
Man, they had card shufflers that were fixed.
Yep.
They had some kind of screens under the tables.
Yep.
All kinds of crazy shit going on. The card game part is wild. And then, but we've talked about the NBA. We've talked about it over and over again about the guys that play sometimes and don't play sometimes and everything else, man. It's unreal. We talked about it, man. You never know until the last few seconds of it. You know, of the game, you don't know who's going to play. They take days off. They take halves off. They do it all the time. We've talked about the NBA to the point last year. I think we both mentioned we didn't watch an NBA game. We didn't bet on an NBA game the whole season, just about.
I think last year, I think I bet on 2, and I think I lost them both. The NBA started, and the only reason we know because we're kind of doing our thing. I haven't bet on it, and I won't bet on it. Timmy keeps calling me, "Who you like in NBA?" I'm like, I don't bet on that shit. Right. And I guess the only reason you really knew, or most people knew the NBA started, was because the shit's in the news about these fuckers doing this crazy shit. So, I mean, NBA to me, the league that it's become versus when here's the grumpy old man thing. Since I was when they actually played defense and called travels, blah blah blah. That league to me exists just to gamble. That's it. If they're not gambling, stop fucking playing, because I don't know who's watching it or who cares. That's not to be said about most of the other leagues, hockey, baseball, and football. And I think football is harder to fix. I mean, that situation with CD, maybe he could run in and out, but I don't get the benefit to him. And I don't know, kid or some shit, you know what I mean?
Unless 5 of your boys have $100,000 riding on you. Being over, but
but just give him $500,000 then. I mean, the dude makes $34 million a season. Like that, what $100 million guaranteed? Just give him the money. Like you're going to lose that contract. So I don't know. The NBA to me it seems easier. College basketball is easier. But NFL is tough, I think, and I would hate to think that would. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to put my head in the sand on that.
Right. Well, I don't know. I think it's out there. We'll see how it plays out. But certainly all of the conspiracy theorists and all the times we've mentioned, like, man, that looked a little shady. That looked a little fucked up. Now you go back and look at them a little closer. And I think this is probably just the tip of the iceberg here. I think there's going to be more names come out, more shit happens. And like you mentioned, the NBA salaries, but sometimes, man, do these guys just get jammed up and then all of a sudden they got to do
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right. Maybe, that's what I'm saying. Maybe Chauncey did something and these dudes got him under their thumb, or maybe they got his sister hostage or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? But it's surreal, man. I don't know. But I mean, it makes sense. If you're an NBA dude, all you got is money and time. You're traveling all the time, like in every city. So
money, time, and hoes.
Right. So why not gamble? And then there's going to be a bunch of hoes around, doing whatever they're going to do. It's crazy. So I don't know, man.
So we got a couple of Missouri fans out there. Don't worry, we'll be getting to the big Missouri Vandy game. We can't wait to talk about that. Don't worry, Robbie and Brad, they're chomping at the bit. This is like the biggest game of their lifetime. They think NFL game day is going there or something.
Vandy -2, babe, 2.5. I got it written on my sheet.
Yeah, true, Scott. And sometimes gambling is a thing too. I mean, we know people that have had gambling addictions, and
correct.
I mean, if you get down that road, and whether it feels like peanuts to somebody else or peanuts to you, if it's $1 million here and there for some dude. And again, we don't know with those card games if Chauncey Billups knew about what was going on, or was just maybe he was getting
he was part of the
show up fees for being there,
right.
And whatever, and oh man, you just come here and play poker with these dudes, and then you're not knowing all this stuff's going on. Yep. But who knows? We'll find. I'm sure we'll find out more, and I'm sure we'll find out. There's more of this going on than probably meets the eye, but we don't. But that's neither here or there, Webb.
All right, but this brought something to mind. So college basketball is becoming that's an even bigger, like a cesspool now. Similar. So you see the guys that went to G League, like Cam Reddish. I think he went to Duke, and was drafted, I think, in the first round, but he ended up in the G League. So they're saying he can go play college basketball now?
Yeah, I think
how the fuck does that work?
I think there's a guy going to Louisville or something.
Yeah.
Like he didn't use all his eligibility. And I guess maybe is the G League not considered pro basketball or something?
Well, maybe that doesn't matter anymore.
Right. And yeah,
well, that's
even Izzo was like, what are we doing to our high school seniors? If they got 30 years, he said, what is this age limit now? Is it 30?
Same. Izzo, Calipari, Kelvin Sampson, they're all like, what? Bill Self, like, what the fuck is this? Right. It's crazy.
I think one of the guys named London Johnson he's going back to Louisville after being in the G League or something. I don't know.
So isn't that that's considered like the minor leagues, right? So could Zion Williams just go back to college?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to these questions. I just think that's retarded.
The
whole fucking thing is retarded.
Dumb. Yeah, right. There's no.
You can't say retarded. You can't say retarded anymore.
You can say wager makers.
But if it's retarded, it's retarded.
It's right. There's really no other. There's nothing else you can say, right? I mean,
but these guys are making, and he's probably come back. He has a chance to make, even if you come back to make $100,000 in the NIL thing, it's more than you'd be making. It's more than you'd be making doing something else. So, all right.
I want to bring that up. Oh, and then before we get down, I know these guys are chomping at the bit here. The San Francisco Giants, I don't see O'Dude on here. So what's the deal? They hired a manager from Virginia, University of Virginia. Is that right?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I think I got a gambling podcast, a sports podcast or something. I don't know. I don't know what the San Francisco Giants. They're not in the playoffs, the World Series. The World Series is starting.
Right. We got to talk about that too. I think they hired. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and they gave him a shit ton of money. But maybe that's fake news, like everything else.
I don't know that. But let's talk real quick since we're on to baseball. And
yes,
we're getting Missouri. I think I am taking Missouri this week, just so those guys know. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Right. Just because Vandy beat LSU doesn't mean Vandy is that good. They just got to stop the little running quarterback motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, all right, World Series, Webb. Who do you like? What's the numbers? I think it's something like somewhere in the 2-1 range for both. In favor of Dodgers.
Yeah, I don't know what the take back is. Give me 1 second. And then Scott, thanks, Scott. The dude was the head coach, the baseball coach at the Tennessee Volunteers.
This guy, he should be on the show.
That's our intern. Yeah, we got someone sponsor us so we could pay Scott to do our shit for us.
And Scott actually sent us $100 for sponsorship. By the way, we just got to figure out something to do with it. Besides put it on the bar and drink some beers with it.
that works. Speaking of that, we got to get back to drinking beer or something on the show because that's how it started.
All right,
but anyway.
Maybe we'll do the taste tester, the beer taste tester all the time.
Did you find that Aikman beer? Can you get it? 8?
I don't drink that light fairy beer. It's too light. That's why it's called 8. It's got 8 calories or something.
No, it's just Aikman was number 8. It's just
I thought it was like ultra.
No. I don't think so.
All right.
I can't get it here. Major League Series.
It's in the 2-1. It's in the 2-1. It's right around 2.
Wow, it's more now. Dodgers minus 260 to take backs 200.
There you go.
Listen, the Dodgers are playing ridiculous, so I had to have a hard time going against them. But maybe take the Jays to 200 and then bet some individual games as well. That's probably what I'll end up doing.
Yep. All right. You take who? Who you say?
I'm probably going to bet. No, I'm going to probably.
You're taking the 2-1 plus.
I'm going to take the 2-1, and then I'll bet indivial games on the Dodgers, something like that. Yeah. See if I get lucky. And I'll just kind of hedge if I have to.
You're kind of a hedger. I'm kind of a double downer.
Yeah. I'm not going to hedge.
Yeah. The only reason I would like to see Toronto win is because the Don Mattingly, he's on the bench over there.
Is he?
Man, is the best. He's a bench coach for the Toronto Blue Jays. Never been to a World Series. Best player in Major League Baseball history. Best player in New York Yankee history. I'll say that. That's I said it.
He had a tough run too, man. He had a tough run, that dude.
He never made it. He hardly ever made it to playoffs. And then right when the Yankees kind of were going to have a shot was like a strike year, and then he retired after that. That year the Yankees were really good.
Yeah, that was the year. Yeah,
it was like 94 or something. Yeah, And then the next year was like Jeter and Torrey and them took over and went fucking crazy. Won like 8 times in a row. He'd probably still be playing if he was on.
He's one from that time frame. He's one of the Yankees that I actually liked. I like that Mattingly.
Nothing not to like about Don Mattingly. You can hate the Yankees, hate the Mets, whatever. Don Mattingly's legit. All right. Get moving on. All right. I don't know who I'm taking in the series. The Dodgers are damn good. I might take the over. Incredible. I might take the over in every game.
Maybe. Yeah.
These guys can hit. And can we talk about Ohtani for 2 seconds before we move on from baseball? The dude's fucking unbelievable.
Oh, crazy. I love it.
Unbelievable. Best athlete in you can say, well, baseball players aren't as good at athletes as, say, a football player or a basketball player. This dude's unbelievable. Pitches, 6 innings, shutout ball.
Fucking crazy gas.
Runs in the game. 3 home runs in the same game. He pitched 6.
And it's not like he's out there. He's not out there lobbing the ball.
Talk to him as much. Talk about him as much. Or is it I'm just living under a rock?
I mean, I don't know. It's not that big a news here either, I guess. That's a good question. You see him on his New Balance commercials. I mean, these motherfuckers getting paid, so it ain't like
dude says in L.A., obviously you can't roll out of bed without hearing Ohtani.
Well, that makes sense.
But for us, I don't feel like he's getting the things he's doing are unbelievable.
He's not getting the notoriety. Yeah, it's just unprecedented.
Not in this era or the era before or the era before has anybody done anything like this.
Nope. It's unprecedented. It's crazy. Crazy. Right.
Well, I'm not so downbeat, Webb. I had a good week in NFL football last week.
Okay.
I had Thursday night. I had the under in the Rams that held up. The Jags Rams. I had the Bears. I had the Eagles. I had the Cowboys, the Niners, and I think the Bucks lost. And I had the Seahawks. So I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 2.
Wow,
6 and 2.
There you go.
And those we didn't have a show last week, but these were posted. They were posted on Instagram, verifiable, verified. No shady business from the mob, the GMBCs, the GMBCs, whatever the fuck names they are. This is real legit.
No squingilis. That's right. Yep. Absolutely.
That's
a good run, man.
Yeah. Good. I needed it. I've been down and out. Down and out. After it was a tough day Saturday, I didn't do too hot with that shit. So, but man, you lose some of these games. I'm losing by half a point. It's so fucking bummer, man. Half a point. You're getting a point or two, and your team goes to overtime. Nothing worse than that.
Oh, you're dead.
Nothing worse than that. You played 60 minutes of your team covered just to go into overtime and not get it done.
Yep, and lose. And I've been losing my second half twice, so it's still a great bet. Second half has more points in the prime time.
There was a couple of games this prime time, like Sunday and Monday night, that didn't really fold that way, and that's why I didn't jump on it later on because it didn't feel like it was gonna. But
last night, I'm not saying the second half over. Before the game starts, you got to bet which half has more points. Like last night, I lost by 1 point, and I lost another game. I think the Bucks game by 1.2. So it's right there, but it's still got to be. I'm saying I got to be like 7-3 on that. I'm not sure though.
All right. Well, let's. Why don't you? Hey, when we do our picks at the end of you and the picks, when your shit is up there, I need you to read off your picks real quick, one time, top to bottom, and go. And then that way, I can break this up and put it on Instagram, and I'll have a good shot of you saying your picks while the picks are up there. Just so you. That's for like. Behind the scenes shit. It's just we're live, so I got to tell you.
I need some direction. Yeah, all right, all good.
All right. Why don't you do your college picks first, and we'll go from there.
All right, we got games tonight, right? So I am on Boise State minus 21.5. I'll probably buy that half if it's still. I got these numbers yesterday. Why am I betting Boise? The other team sucks. It's Friday. We got to pick something. We're
There's not much to choose from tonight.
No, it's a betting podcast. Well, we got the
having a game on when nothing else is going on.
I might bet no runs in the first inning, and I'll do something. I think, like I said, I think I'm going to bet Snell. So maybe I won't bet the series. I don't know. We'll post it. Who's Boise playing? Utah or something? No. Nevada?
No, nobody that good.
Right. Here it is. Nevada, 1-6. Yeah, 1-6. I mean, that's a number, 21.5.
Oh, it's actually, I'm showing down. It went down a little bit to 20.5. That'd be good if that happens.
Yeah. Like I said, I pulled these numbers yesterday. Whatever that number is, I'm on it. Then, okay, let's get to Saturday. I'm rambling here. Noon games. Ole Miss, baby. At Oklahoma, I'm going to take.
I like them too.
I had 5.5. I think they're good.
Yeah, I'll take. You can almost take them getting 5.5 to anybody in the country and have a shot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. I like the kid. What's his name? Childress, the quarterback. He's good. Here we go. Boise State minus 21.5. Ole Miss plus 5.5. Wahoo's UVA minus 10.5. Carolina's Belichick is reeling. I'm gonna get Brad and Rob here mad at me. I'm gonna go Vandy at home minus the 2.5. Big game, biggest game. I don't know what it's TCU minus 15.5. Houston Cougars on the playbill every week plus 7. Utah, the running Utes minus 13.5. That's against Coach Prime, I believe. Cincinnati, I've been betting against them early on, Smitt, and I think maybe I learned. I'm going to bet on them, minus 3.5. I think they have one loss, but let's see if I can jinx that. And then A&M, I'm very high on A&M. I know it's on the road down by you guys. I think they're finally legit. So I'm taking A&M minus 2, minus 120. That's a late addition to my picks there. And Miami, I crossed off. I don't know if you have Miami. I had no Miami. Take Miami. Yeah, good. Fuck them.
Real quick, read that down real quick. I know Boise's is minus 21.15. That's a miss thing that I couldn't fix before airtime. Real quick, say, hey, Webb's college picks. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, Webb's college picks. Boise minus 21.5. That's tonight. Ole Miss plus 5.5. Virginia minus 10.5. Vandy minus 2.5. TCU minus 15.5. Houston plus 7. Utah minus 13.5, Cincinnati minus 3.5, and A&M minus 2.
All right, very good, very good. Nice work, Webb. Now I'm going to go to my college picks for the week. I had a lot of. I only had a few pro games this week because
me too.
I found it to be a little difficult.
Me too.
Week. Last week I said I went 6-2. Man, I looked at the games last week and within 5 minutes, I had my picks down.
Yeah, I got 5 here.
Oh, man, if I got to look too hard. So I went all SEC. I went all teams that I know, teams that I'm familiar with here. Webb, going with them. All right. I also like Ole Miss minus 5.5. I don't know what that little weird symbol is up there, but a 5.5. Plus 5.5. I'm going with Auburn. I've been on them a few times. Man, they come up close every damn time.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, and they're actually they're plus 3.5 against Arkansas.
Yeah, on the road.
Yep. Bama. I'm sticking with Bama. Any team that does the dude with this guy is all right with me. I'm gonna stick with the fucking Bama.
Listen. I'm down with that. I should have added that one. Yeah.
And really, they've been covering for us now for a while. I think they pushed the last time I had them like a week or so ago on 3.
It 11.5. Yeah.
And the big game, the biggest game of the year for the people from Missouri is right here. I'm taking Missouri plus the 2.5 at Vanderbilt. So we'll see how that goes out. If I lose, I'm blaming it all on Robbie and Brad because those guys are in my ear about Missouri all day, every fucking day. And so that's that. LSU, I don't know what to say about them. They stink. But this is one of those games at home at night when everybody's giving up on them. Maybe they show up and do something and knock somebody off. This is their last chance. This is Kelly's last chance. This is everybody. This is Nussmeier's last chance to do anything, to be anybody. Crying on the bench last week like a little girl after losing. Just make the plays, bro. You lost to Vanderbilt.
Not that hard. Yeah.
They had time and time again. They got like they didn't get stops forever. And then in the fourth quarter, they got a few stops on defense where if you had just done something with the ball one time, you didn't. All right. Kentucky and Tennessee, big rivalry, SEC rivalry type game. I'm taking Kentucky at home plus 8.5. All right. Ole Miss plus 5.5. Auburn minus 3.5. Bama minus 11.5. Missouri plus 2.5. I said Auburn. All right. Ole Miss plus 5.5, Auburn plus 3.5, Bama minus 11.5, Missouri plus 2.5, Mississippi State plus 6.5, LSU plus 2.5, and Kentucky plus 8.5. Those are winners. Now the question is these NFL games.
Yeah, I only have 5 written down.
Yep. And by the way, we were both on the Chargers last night. I don't know how many times I got to bet on the Chargers before I finally win.
I was thinking the same thing when you text me. Oh man,
is Carson Wentz? What the fuck, dude? This guy's terrible.
With his arm, it's his left arm. But the game changed. That first pick, like they had a what's his name?
Yeah, they could have pick 6 early on,
and then it was an incompletion. It's crazy. And I was with the intern last night. My man is brave, dude. He was rocking the Jets hat like it was like he was Aaron Glenn's son, man. So good for him.
Yeah, and then so this is another team, the Minnesota Vikings. So they think they got something with J.J. McCarthy. And they had Daniel Jones, your boy Danny Dimes, and Darnold in the building last year.
Yep.
In the building this year. At the end of last year.
I mean, Darnold they would have had to pay, because he was a free agent, but they could have got Danny Dimes for cheap.
Unbelievable.
But here's what I was talking about this with Nick last night too. Like, based off of what do you just give the keys to JJ McCarthy? Based off of what? It's not like he set the world on fire in college. He wasn't throwing the ball 25 times a game.
Right. He played on superior teams. In his games in college, 9 games out of 11, his team was superior than the other teams, and the other 2 games were not even.
Right. He didn't really have to do anything. I mean, game management wasn't even accurate. He didn't really.
He could go 9-2. He could go 9-2 doing nothing.
Right. And be right. I'd like to see how many passes he averaged a game.
And it's not like they stunk last year. All right, maybe in the playoffs or whatever, Darnold didn't make a couple plays that you thought he would make. Didn't they have like the best? Minnesota had almost the best record in the NFL.
Yeah, he was amazing. Yeah, Darnold. I mean, he parlayed that into this deal now. I mean, yeah. So I don't know. I struggle with that too. Like, I don't know. You anoint these guys. I understand you're paying them, but you let them sit down. Does it benefit anybody?
It comes from GMs that make that pick, and then you're rooting for the guy,
right?
Know?
Yeah, but even
look, I mean, the guy, and then he can do no like every time he fucks up, you're like, well, all right.
Yeah, you rationalize it. Yep. Yeah. But even look how he's got something in that coffee mug. Even look at Dart. I mean, he didn't sit along, but he sat at least a little bit to kind of get a taste of it or see it. So I don't know. It's crazy. Now they're going to fuck up this kid Cam Ward because now he's going to be on a second OC in 2 years next year. And it's just extremely hard to function that way.
Oh well, tough. It's a tough business, but somebody's got to do it.
That's right.
All right, give us your picks. Give us your picks for NFL.
Falcons +7. -115. Bucks -4. I'm going over in the Broncos and the boys over 51. I'm going to Packers -3. That's a tough game. And then I think that's Sunday night and Monday. I mean, I'm going with the Chiefs. They're just starting to heat up. -12 is a number, but I'm going to take the -12, -120 at home.
Yep. Yeah, I found this week to be super tough.
Very
super tough. We'll see what happens. These are the picks. I also didn't have too many. I got over in the Eagles Giants 43.5. Bucks I like to -4 until the Saints do something. How can you do anything but bet against the Saints? And they might come up this week and do something. They're trying to make a big deal about Mayfield said something about the way the Saints play or dirty or something. Shut the fuck up with that shit.
They just don't have any players, man.
Yeah, the Saints stink, period. Bears +6.5. I think they're playing somebody pretty. They're playing Baltimore. I know Lamar's probably back and the defense has gotten healthy and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, the Bears are playing pretty good football, not great, pretty good. And the Baltimore has one win. This is the Super Bowl for them if they're going to turn anything around. But I don't like giving teams. You are what your record says you are. That's that.
I don't disagree with that. I don't know if he's back, and I just think he's a maybe. But they're still hurting on defense, man. Yeah. They lost what's that dude Makamube, the guy, the defensive tackle. I don't know.
I think the one linebacker's coming back this week.
Yeah, Roquan Smith is back, but I think everybody's still out. And I'm not sure if what's that kid? Kyle Hamilton, the safety. He's balls too. I think he might be out. So
anyway, I'm going also with the Cowboys. I'm taking them plus some points. The Cowboys show up and play. Their defense isn't very good, but they can put the points on the board. We'll see what happens. It was kind of a toss-up. I hate that I'm rooting for Aaron Rodgers on Sunday night, but I'm going to do that anyway.
That's a tough game. Yeah,
totally. And I'm going with the Commanders. I know it's probably going to be Marcus Mariota playing, but man, that's a big number. I know the Chiefs are better. I'm just going to take the plus. I'm just that's all. I got no inside analysis, no expert analysis other than to say I'll take the 11.5, 12 points, whatever it is at on Monday Night Football, and hope your guy who's the coach over there, Quinn or something. Hope he has his guys ready. To fucking play.
Yeah. It's weird too. Like these late games, the Sunday night and the Monday night game. Like, I'd usually just go with the over as a layup, but I don't know who's going to be scoring. I mean, the Steelers, do they score all that much? They got what's his name, the receiver.
I think the Steelers only score against real shitty teams, like the Jets. It's a high scoring game, but other than that, no. And then, but I think the Commanders one might be a high scoring game, but that's 48.5 is kind of a big number, and you don't know if Washington's going to score.
That's what I'm saying. How many points are Washington going to score? Right. I mean, if they get to 20, you're golden. But that's it, that's an if, and their defense sucks, so that's a decent bet. But and they got no receivers, right? McLaurin's still out, Noah Brown's out, and the other guy, Debo's still out. So you just don't know where points are going to come from. And Mariota is, Mariota. Yep. So
Smith's NFL picks over Eagles, Giants 43.5. Bucks minus 4.5, Bears plus 6.5, Cowboys plus 3.5, Steelers plus 2.5, Commanders plus an 11.5, and a few of those games in the middle, Marty, you'd be possible. Bears, Cowboys, Steelers all could win, getting plus in your pool.
I would stay away from the Saints this week, Marty.
Yeah, well, I got the Bucks. That's why I'm.
All right, so who the Jets got this week? My man Perone the Bengals.
Oh, they're getting a million points from somebody.
Not only 6.5 from the Bengals.
All right.
The Joe Flacco's.
They might have a chance.
Joe Flacco.
Because everybody's going Joe Flacco crazy, the Jets might have a chance to do it.
I don't know.
But Glenn and a dude from Miami and the dude from the Rams have to stop wearing those knicker pants. The little knickers, the little I don't know.
Oh yeah, like the capri pants.
Capri pants.
The women's.
I mean, the NFL coach. I meant to put the graphic up here to show you guys what's going on with these coaches' pants.
Who I didn't see anyone wearing besides McCarthy or what's his name? Not McCarthy.
The Rams guy wears them.
No. McVay wears them.
McDaniel.
That's it. McDaniel.
He wears them. Aaron Glenn wears them too, and so does the Rams dude.
Yeah, McVay. Tom Landry's rolling over in his grave.
Yeah,
unbelievable. Smith.
Unbelievable.
Suicide or whatever, survivor. We're down to, we each have one pick left. I think you got a couple. I mean, I've been waiting for the Colts to stumble. I just hope it's not this week because that's who I'm on.
Right. Me too.
The Chiefs I don't have. I would take them. Falcons, I was considering. The Dolphins are just a thing. I think what's his name? Tyreek Hill said now he's retiring. Maybe the Giants, but maybe the Eagles, but the Giants, I don't know what's going on with them. So I do like that over, I think.
Webb, is it going crazy, Scatibo crazy over there in New Jersey and New York?
I haven't heard too much about it. I mean, I think I'm just generally annoyed about it because, I get generally annoyed at most things. No, but we were out last night. Like I said, there was no one. It was kind of quiet, but no one was talking about them. I mean, I don't get to go out too much on Sundays because we're at softball, but it's not too much. I mean, I listen to talk radio, so I'm maybe a little bit surprised. I guess maybe if the team was winning.
I thought you'd be railing. I really thought you'd be railing on that and tired of the Giants fans by now with their 2 or 3 win record, talking all kinds of shit. No, I know nobody loves a white running back more than the Giants fans up there. No, Rob Carpenter type.
Yeah, looks overweight. I think a lot of the Giant fans, at least Rev G and some of the other guys, have kind of, they're tempering they've been beaten down enough. Even I remember Rev G was like, "No way."
They understand this upstart little team is not that much to be jumping around about.
Right. And they've been here before.
What a loss that was last week. Oh, brutal, brutal against the Broncos.
Crazy.
When
they had the
they had
Broncos
to
on a
win,
money line.
Broncos came back. Unbelievable.
Dude, they're down up 19 and then up 16 with 5 minutes left in the game.
Yep.
Crazy.
All right, real quick, want to thank our sponsors there. Once the usual, Turtle Bay. Go there, hang out, be there.
Electric
Wilbur
Lemonade
Investigations and MN3 Technologies. What's that?
Electric Lemonade.
Yeah, man. Shit is rolling. Shit is rolling, dude.
That's nice. Fresh squeezed.
Oh, I got big news too. Don't hate me, but Nick, but there's been a big announcement that New Orleans is on this year's banana hammock fucking tour or whatever it's called. The Savannah Bananas are coming.
Are you gonna have it? You know you're gonna host them.
Everybody's going ape shit. Oh my god! How do I, dude? It's in the Superdome. There's a ticket lottery. There's a ticket lottery for 70,000 people. This place holds.
Dude, have a watch party, man. Dress up as a banana and have a fucking watch party at the place. Nick's gonna come down.
I did that for Taylor Swift. I might do it. You know,
Dude,
you never know.
I'm
getting, look, if people are behind this thing, I'm gonna get behind it.
Dude, just put a big
for
banana
money.
suit on. That's all.
For money. If Chauncey Billups can sell out, I'll fucking sell out
That's right.
heartbeat.
That's right. Yeah, if we can get
I'll
some
have a Taylor Swift room. If I have a Taylor Swift room, I can have a Savannah banana room.
Yeah, dude, just get a banana costume. It's fucking great.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, John Grove, for the bumper music. Webb, you got anything you want to add?
No, I think we covered it all. That's all right.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Oh, we got a couple more comments. We got comments running out. Nick Barone. Oh, Nick's coming. Nick's coming to the game. That's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Banana shooters, and he's got the. Good idea, Scott. We got banana shots, stuff like that.
There you go.
Yeah. Nick's coming down with his big. I heard he's got a big banana.
Banana hammock. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Win some games this week.
Thanks, everybody, for listening. Really, really appreciate it. Brick by brick, baby. Brick by brick. And if anyone gets Troy Aikman beer, send me some. And you're welcome. Thanks again. Later, brother.
Later, bub.